And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. That's quickly out wide to Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 22. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Alert.
Now Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield, here's Allen. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen now looks to throw. Being chased out left. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Touchdown Bills. Dawson Knox, 33 yards. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 71 yards. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
On first down, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 52 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 2nd and 12, Dalton. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Dalton, 1st and 10. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Dalton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the run, watch the run.
So after the INT, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They run with Hines. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now Allen. This to Hines on the drop-off. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
2nd down and goal. Allen, he will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's Dalton. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Dalton now to pass. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Touchdown! Juwan Johnson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And again, it's Allen. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Just like that. Everyone, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. No chance.
Diggs in motion left.
Hey, hold. Alert.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Bass on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They start the second half with Kamara, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Dalton. The left side complete to Troutman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
1st and 10 for Dalton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
On 2nd and 10, Dalton. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And Dalton to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
4th down. Dalton wants to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll check this down to Hines. And he'll be brought down at the 27. 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Allen. Nope. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Allen dancing to his left. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And oh, it's wide right. No good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about
and now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman, 72 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Lutz to try to end the PAT. And the lead is down to 20. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Allen steps away, finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen going to throw. Flush to his right. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. He completes it to Olave. The 20. Touchdown. Chris Olave. 77 yards. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Let's look to add the extra point.
And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. It's complete to Diggs. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. Touchdown Bills. Dawson Knox, 45 yards. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Allen will try to throw for it. It's complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From midfield here, Dalton. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Passing, it's Dalton.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
He tried challenges, right? I thought he was there. Right for them.
Big fourth down here. It's Dalton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So Allen's going to look to throw out to his left. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now it's Hines, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Allen to throw once more. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Allen going to go on 4th down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.